So on Seaworthy News and Notes today, we're going to talk about navigating Norwegian Cruise Line's website. The website is www.ncl.com, and as you see up here, I've got the web address up here, and there are, of course, points up here where you can hold your cursor and see what's there, cruise search, special occasions, etc. You can learn about the port, ships, order a brochure. What do you need to know to go on your cruise? What kind of specials they might be offering right now? And of course, help. One thing I would suggest is if you know the dates you're going to cruise, perhaps the best option to choose first would be dates. So it's going to bring up a calendar that shows the next 2 years, 2016, 2017. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to decide that I'm going to cruise in April of 2017. I'm going to update my filter, and then I'm going to decide where do I want to go. This tells you all the places that are highlighted in dark blue where they go in April of 2017. So let's see, I want to take a Caribbean cruise, so I'm going to click on Caribbean and I'm going to update the filter. Now I have to decide for how long do I want to be gone. Well, I can choose 5 to 8 days or 9 to 14 days. Now I will say that some of these 9 to 14 day cruises are actually cruises plus a land stay. So you may want to double check that when you click on that option. For my purposes, I'm going to say I want to do a standard 5 to 8 day cruise. I'm going to update the filter. Now, I did select Caribbean, April 2017 for 5 days. Now I'm going to look at port of departure. And if you see here, you see that there are only 3 options for me to cruise from in April of 2017 for Caribbean cruises of 5 to 8 days. Well, you know, I really don't want to do that because I want to leave from Orlando. So I can clear my selection here. Alright, I'll clear that, update the filter. Now I'm going to go to port of departure and I'm going to say Orlando and Beaches or Port Canaveral. And I'm going to update my filter. And now we're going to check the ships out. Now there are 2 ships leaving from Port Canaveral to go to the Caribbean. Norwegian Spirit is there this year and Norwegian Epic is going to be there next year. So I really want to cruise the Epic. So I'm going to select that and then I'm going to update filter. And now I'm going to view my results. This will tell me what options are available when I want to cruise and for the ship I choose, which is the Norwegian Epic. So let's see. Now they're going to offer me a pop-up to fill out for emails and such. You can do that if you want. Now, it shows me a 7-day Western Caribbean from Orlando for the lead-in price. If you watched my previous video on cruise pricing, you'll know that this is a lead-in rate. It's showing you the cheapest rate on the cheapest cruise that is sailing on this particular ship for this particular itinerary. So we click on View Dates and Pricing, and we see that here is that lead-in rate for November of 2016, January, and so on. Well, I don't really want to go to the Western Caribbean, but at least I know what those prices are. So I'm going to hide those dates, and here we go, Eastern Caribbean from Orlando, Port Canaveral. And as you know, Orlando is not a port itself, that is just the airport of entry for the cruise piers at Port Canaveral. You can also fly into Melbourne International Airport, but it's a little easier and cheaper to get into Orlando. So we see that lead-in rate of $4.99. Click on View Dates and Pricing. And we see that $4.99 is only offered on one cruise, November 12th through the 19th, 2016. So let's see, which one do I want to choose? Let's see if they have more cruises. They do. So I'm going to select one that's pretty close to my birthday. And I'm going to say, gee, I want to sail in a balcony cabin the week after my birthday. Now, it comes to another section. They're processing my request, as you can see. I have 3 guests in the cabin, so I'm going to update that. Now, here's where I can enter special, just like on the Carnival screen, I can enter the special pricing that I might need. I am a Latitudes member, so I can select that. Latitudes is a past guest with NCL. I can select my province, which would be Florida, and I can continue to date and price. Now remember, we saw a price of $9.99 on that cruise. So when I click on it, my Latitude's price is $766 for that same balcony cabin. So I'm going to click on that. And let's see where it takes me. It should take me to pricing info. And it should tell me somewhere over here how much I'm planning. Here we go, the upselling. As you can see, an aft-facing balcony, a balcony that faces the wake of the ship, is $832. A family balcony, which at $769 is not unreasonable, really. A large balcony for $772, or a midship balcony for $765. So you know what? I've got 3 of us. I think I want to do a family balcony. Let's see what it tells me, though. It tells me it sleeps up to 4 guests, and it has between 188 and 211 square feet. And let's see, anything else? It is on deck 11 and 12, and it's category B5. You know what? I like that, so I'm going to select it. And here we go, relax. I'm chilling while they're processing my request. I feel like I should hum the theme from Jeopardy here. It's taking a few minutes. Here we go. Now it's offering me packages. It's offering me the ultimate beverage package. It's offering me $50 shore excursion credit or Wi-Fi cards or specialty dining. I'm not interested in any of those, so my cruise price for the 3 of us would be $2685.21. Now NCL does something nice here. They break out your government taxes, your fees, and your port expenses. Again, your port expenses are the fees that the cruise line pays to each and every port that it visits. It may be $10 a head, it may be $5 a head, it may be $20 a head. It just really depends on the port. Taxes are what they are, and fees could be fuel surcharges or anything of the like. So for $26.85, I can cruise on the Norwegian Epic to the Eastern Caribbean, and it tells me I'm going to be visiting Tortola, St. Thomas, and the private island of Great Stirrup Cay. Hopefully you got something out of this. We will look at probably Royal Caribbean in our next video. Again, just to become comfortable with the websites, poke around, see what you can find. And if you have any questions, mention them in the comments below, or just drop me a message on my Facebook page, See You Worthy, and I will be happy to get back with you. Thank you.